Hello everyone. I got a few more notes for you here. Let's get started. You are being called a pagan. I'm guessing this is religious folks, because they're calling you sacrilegious. And the thing is that you are somebody who has, your essence is like merged with life. You know, in your solitude, in your meditation, in your hermitude, you have joined energy with the all that is. So, they think you're a pagan. They don't even know what you believe in. They're just throwing out accusations and trying to slander you in some way. So, and they believe that because you're not following in their way, because you have different spiritual practices than those who wish to lead you, somehow you're enemy number one. You're experiencing natural connections with divine source. You don't require a middleman, and you don't need any middleman telling you how to do it. You're doing it on your own, and you have your own experience, and they're really upset because your experience is very potent. You're connected with the all that is, the life that is in everything, and this is the life force vitality that the curator has been harvesting and selling, by prematurely transitioning people and then collecting the remaining years worth of energy and then selling that as a commodity to lesser vibrational beings who then dress up in it and pretend that they are that. Someone is very concerned. We attempted blah, blah, blah. She's emotionally stable, they said. They're trying to figure out where they went wrong. They say they love you, but I love you to them doesn't mean the same thing. I love you to them is like, it comes with a hook. And it tries to latch onto the nervous system, the energy body. It's like their words, I love you, are kind of like a parasitical attachment trying to hook itself into your central nervous system. It's wild. It's not about actual love. It's the same words, but with nefarious intentions. Their intention is to possess you rather than share love with you. They may have said this so much to you that you became desensitized to it. Experiencing them saying this and having it affect your energy body and try to attach itself to your nervous system. I mean, you may have been rocked by this for quite a while before you became desensitized, and then your discernment kicked in, so that you can tell the difference between those who say I love you with a nervous system hook or attachment attempt, and those who say I love you genuinely. Subtly. The difference is subtle if you're not looking for it or aware of it. So now they're like, oh no, we overused it. So it means that nothing they say when they speak of it, like it comes at you like the wind. It's just like, it no longer has any hooks, any effect on the energy, on the emotional body, on the nervous system. You no longer care about their words of love or anything. Somebody is heartbroken. Somebody's telling somebody that they want to marry this one, which is you. They're asking somebody if you are a guarantee. A guarantee for success. What? They want to find a woman with a destiny that will guarantee them success. They want to possess your gifts and your services. They want to control them. They want to dress up in them. They want to have ownership of them. And they want to let the world know that it belongs to them. They know that your protector is a Killer, or that's what they call him, a Killing machine. And yet still they're willing to try to get into your energy and gain possession of you. Somehow they think that they'll be able to separate you from your protector. You're already in a twin flame union, and they want to come in and try to separate that and then take over. Something about vanilla ice cream. Now I looked up the occult symbolism for ice cream, and that means pure, pleasure, love, and the simple joy of life, sexuality, and comfort, and sweetness. They feel like you're mocking them. And that is strange to me, you know. I mean, as somebody who's been involved in this attack for over 2 decades, you know, being mocked, being talked about in so many different ways. So anyway, they feel that because you have survived and are speaking about your experiences, they feel like they're being mocked because you're telling the story. You survived and you have gained your freedom and you have the right to speak freely. And they're feeling mocked by your testimony. They can't be punished, they're saying. And they're talking about those who are revealing the truth. Those who are representatives connected to Source Divine, calling down righteous justice, judgment, and delivering justice. They want to hurt you really bad. You know, they've lost. And you've gained a victory here, and so now you're calling judgment, and justice is being delivered, and they really want to hurt you for it. They wanted to hurt you before, but now they really want to hurt you for it because now they're hurting, and they're being told that they can't move against you. They're also being told that the use of herbs is not prohibited. So they've been trying to get you on your naturopathy. They've been trying to say that somehow you're not natural, that somehow they've been trying to use this plant medicine to prove that you're addicted. You know, they wanted you to be addicted to painkillers for whatever chronic pain you're experiencing, but you went holistic, and so now they're trying to somehow turn you in for using plant medicine, and they're being told that using herbs isn't prohibited. So they can't get you evicted from your status or your position because of that. They're trying to think of anything and everything to slander you in the courts, with the people. They need someone familiar to get into your environment, into your space, into your energy. They need somebody familiar to shift your perspectives, to intentionally manipulate your perception and the way you think about something. So they don't think you're natural, but these are also the ones who put seals and blockages into the bioform to ensure the individual, the indwelling spirit would not ascend or become free. They also put lots of toxins into the bioform via, fluorides and injections of unknown substances yearly, and all kinds of stuff that they put into the food, chemicals. So the bioform and the cellular structure has been severely poisoned and toxified. So it's really funny to me when they say that you're not natural, because you utilize plant medicines and you have found stuff to enliven the cellular structure, to reinvigorate the essence within. And they're really mad because they did everything to shut you down. They did everything to make you sick. They're really upset about it. And they complain about it every time that you go into, that you do whatever your practice is and your energy is purified and then amplified. They get so upset by that. They're saying she's a representative of the divine, accepted, approved, given recognition, and connected to the source, to the truth. They're very upset by this because it's just the facts, ma'am. It's the truth, and the truth is that they're very, very crooked and very much intending to dominate the scenario and tell you what you need and how you should think. But you broke out of that cycle, and so they're trying desperately to find somebody to come back in and hook you up in the mind, and start driving you, handling you and your output. So if someone wished another person good luck, like they were going on a mission, or they were going to try to get on somebody's destined path or something, maybe they were going to go do something, I don't know. Something's going on at some apartments and the police are involved. That's all I know about that. And then there's being in conflict. Being in conflict. So because you are balanced and harmonized, all of those that were throwing this conflict, magic, and energy at you are now having to process that intention because it wouldn't stick to you. So they are in conflict. The police are involved. Something happened in the apartments. Everybody's freaking out on each other. They're discussing your exercise routine. Like, what is it exactly that you're doing to get your glow up? How are you doing it? They're really agitated. And somebody said, get on the plane. Now, it's like they want them to travel to where you are, to stop you from speaking freely. They're saying they traumatized an innocent. There was no guilt. So there's that. It's an issue for them because you survived what it was. You've been discovered innocent, and now everything that they did to you is going back on them. They're talking about somebody who is exotic, who is spiritual, and they think it has to be her. They're looking for a high energy, high vibing person who is innocent, who they can utilize for their solution. They're talking something about the devil and then attitude. So I don't know if this exotic person has an attitude against the devil or what, but there's that. These folks have been robbing others, of their life force essence, which is energy, which is money, which is life and power and position and status. They've been cutting people's lives short, extracting the remaining life energy left, and then using it as a commodity. And while they do that, they then put the spirit into a position perhaps to be a birthing person for some type of a lower vibrational entity. It's really a bad rap that people are getting out there. They're being told that they need to get you under control. And that's why they're talking about marrying you. You know, that's why this person may be coming over on a plane, trying to get near you, bump into you, strike something up, and then try to get a contract with you. Because once they get a contract with you in their law book or whatever, then they gain possession of the energy, the gifts, and the destined path that you hold. It becomes theirs. That's how contracting works with these ones. They want to control you. You are the unifier. And they don't want you out there operating on your own accord. They want somebody to come in and tell you what is needed. And they want you to do the work. They want to come in and they want to say that what you're thinking and what you're doing, needs to be altered somehow to satisfy their own perceptions and their own ideas of what needs to be. You're the unifier. They're not. They want to come in and disrupt you in your path, in your destined path and position of unifier. They want to stop you and influence you in a different way than where you're going with this. They're not you. They don't have your position. But they want to influence you so that they can pretend that the power belongs to them. And you don't look at it as power. It's simple unification and an ending to war and hate and these rigid freaking ideas that people who want to dominate others and rule over others and command others and say, this is what you need and this is where you should go and this is how you should think about it and all this and this is what people need and I know all the, it's like, okay, well, whatever. Go do it then. There's no reason to discuss it. Somebody coming into your field and trying to influence the way you're doing your life, that's not a friend. That's a handler. And they're going to start sending them at you. And they're going to get pushy. Because they're desperate. Shit's falling apart. They lost the ball. So they're discussing casualty and mental health. They're talking about the USA and churches and status quo. It's like they want you to be a casualty. They want to somehow use your mental health against you. I don't know how they could work up some kind of fraudulent whatever for that. And they want to come to where you are, apparently in the USA. They're worried about the churches. They're worried about their religious status quo and sense of power as leaders and shepherds of those who require to be led. They think you're a hybrid. They don't understand you. Something happened in August. They may have done some sort of ritual in August, and perhaps it didn't get the results that they were expecting. They're talking to each other about your origin, and they're saying that you don't have to heat, and that sounds to me like spirit cooking or something. You don't have to do that. You don't have to heat. You don't have to do whatever it was that these ones have to do in order to, I don't know. I have no idea why they use that or what it does, but apparently you don't have to do that. You don't know these people, but someone said they're coming for you. Or it could be that somebody's coming for them. And, you know, I happen to think that that's probably more truthful, because you've got a protector that's in your energy that they see as a KILL-ing machine. And they may be trying to come for you, but that's just stupidity, because they know exactly what they're dealing with. It's really silly. Someone wants to get voted in. See, you've already been accepted, approved, and, you know, you're in your role. And it's like somebody wants to hijack your position. They want to get voted in. They want to get you demoted. They want to somehow hijack, infiltrate, manipulate, skew the perception of. They need to get in your environment, in your life, and they need to start building some sort of an evidence trail or some sort of a testimony that they can use against you to get you demoted and then be voted in as you, like a destiny swap. Beware. Beware. I don't think it's one bit funny that these people are calling you a challenger when all you did was survive their brutality and their attempt to steal your life force essence, and your destiny. And they're still doing it, wearing a smile. Somebody's wondering if you're Caucasian. They're talking to the curator of energy and souls. You're a woman, and they know that you are a powerhouse with a massive chance of holding your position. They're desperately collecting helpers to take you out, but you keep winning. And you continue, and you will continue. So that's the end of this transmission. I'll see you on the next one, everybody.